Hello, how's everybody doing? Pardon me. I've been really choked up this morning. Well, I guess it's this afternoon now. Anyway, all right. So it's a whole new day, and I'm ready to start painting on a whole new painting. It's kind of a project. Disregard what's on here. I mean, just consider I was getting paint off of brushes. Paint off of brushes. I'm not even awake. I apologize. Okay, so when I'm approaching a canvas like this, it's like there's really not any information or anything on here that I'm particularly attracted to, that I want to keep or anything like that. I don't see any areas that are beautiful. It's just a hot mess. I think a spider was trying to live there. Okay, so when I'm approaching, something like this, a canvas that's maybe I've just slapped some paint on that was left over from brush, from other work I was doing. If there's nothing really there to work with, I don't worry about it. I don't gesso the whole thing. I mean, that seems like a waste of time and a waste of gesso. But I just ignore what's already there. I just ignore that. I just pretend that's not even there, and just ignore it. And this is a great exercise because, if you can learn how to ignore something that's like this, then maybe that can translate into your life, and you can learn how to ignore people that are kind of like that, right? See see, art trains the mind. I better start writing down this shit. Okay, so I intend to end up in the end. I kind of have an idea of what I want, and I want a very abstracted face. Like somebody might say, "I think that's a face," but regardless of whether they recognize it as a abstracted face, I want it to be a little more bright and cheerful than what I've been painting. Okay, it's a new day. The election's almost over. In America, we have, like, as soon as one election ends, the next one begins. Literally. It's unbelievable. I mean, our Congress people and presidents are campaigning all the time, period. I know in other countries it's like 3 months, 6 months, maybe tops, the election cycle. Here it's 4 years. So, it's nerve-wracking. I think it's done intentionally. That's what I should learn to ignore. But it's almost over. So I'm just gonna start putting some bright colors on there. I guess I started to not show you that. This is what I do. I just leave things, I don't worry. I don't like to worry. But I left some black paint and some red paint on this palette yesterday. And believe it or not, this red paint is still very wet. I can't figure that out. So if you do end up buying these brands, you've got a long working time on them, apparently. I mean, this has been 24 hours and the paint's still sitting there without a skin on it. No skin on that paint. So I'm going to grab some of it since it's still usable. And I'm just going to start. You know what? Whoops. I forgot. I had a plan. I sort of have a plan. So I want, I want a face thing, sort of. Maybe. So I just got some weird ideas about what I want this, and it's probably going to end up being like a vignette, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Anyway, so then I'm going to come in and I'm just going to start making like circles. That drips fine. I don't care. I'm just going to make some circles. And I'm going to have circles and circles. This is, I might have some eyeball shapes too. And I can come out of, out of the shape. It's like, because then when I do the negative painting, it'll it'll cover that up, but it'll I mean, if what am I trying to say? I don't even know. I don't know. I am not awake, and I apologize. Maybe I'll put some square shapes in here too. Yeah, some squares. Hmm. Maybe some ellipses, I suppose they're called. I don't know. All right, so then I just find another color. Guess I'll use up some of this black. Why not? It's there. Of course, I don't want all these shapes to be too similar. You know, I don't want to end up painting wallpaper. So, but maybe. See, I'm thinking that could be an eyeball or something. Maybe that could be an eyeball. All right, so get some other paints. I'm going to try to use up some of the paints I have here, even though they're not necessarily bright colors. I do want to end up. Well, that's okay. Okay, see, now that's weird. This one was covered in a cup, dried out. You leave it on the palette uncovered, it doesn't dry out. That makes perfect sense, right? Okay, here's kind of a non-color. I just can't resist putting neutrals into my paintings. I'm not sure why. I kind of like the way that did that. House paints do some peculiar things sometimes. This is mostly house paint, I think, but they behave differently than regular artist grade acrylics. They seem to have like a creaminess to them. I haven't investigated that, so I don't know what's going on there, but you know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. This may not work out at all. There's no telling. But I'm painting. That's the thing. Is I just want to keep painting. Just keep painting. See what happens. See, I got some green here. More house paint. Always with the house paint. And this is a fairly bright color. I mean, you can, if you do use these house paint samples, I'm not telling you to, or because you're probably gonna find a lot more teachers that tell you that guy's crazy, don't do that. And I mean, by all means, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're wrong. I probably am crazy. I probably am wrong, but I don't care. That's the thing about it. So you have to decide for yourself. How much do you care? He's a careless artist. He don't care. For some reason, that reminded me of Blazing Saddles. I don't know why I've been riding mid-blazing saddles. Okay. This is boring, isn't it? It is boring. I don't know, but I'm painting. I'm putting paint on a canvas, so I'm having fun. I know y'all probably aren't. So if you've all left by now, that's fine. You know, I won't be offended or anything. You know, you can always wait until the video is uploaded, as they say. You know, in the playlist. Mm-hmm. So I've got a lot of area to fill in here, and I'm doing it rather slowly. But I don't know that I'll fill all of this in. With these, whatever they are, these circles and squares. I don't know if I'll do that or not. And I'm just picking these colors randomly. I'm not giving much thought to it. Here's some purple. I like purple. If I can get it open. Whoa. You got to be careful when you do that because sometimes it'll spit paint up into your face. So let's see what I got. Maybe a little bit fatter brush. Maybe a little wetter. Maybe I can get some paint on there a little bit faster. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's not what I wanted to happen. But see, I'm gonna let it drip though. I kind of like that. Then I'm gonna get it wetter again. My brush had so much red on it that it's changed this purple color. It's not so purple anymore. You hear my neighbor's dog? Can you hear him? A lot of water on it. A lot of water in the brush now. There we go. Well, that's interesting. For whatever reason, the paint that's on there is resisting this paint. Well, that's unexpected. We'll see how that turns out. I mean, all of this is acrylic paint. This is Winsor and Newton. Well, it's Galleria. Galleria is their student grade paint. But this still costs. Wow, this jar costs $25. I wonder how much I've spent on art supplies. I don't want to know. I probably could have bought a second house. Yeah, seriously, maybe. I don't know. All right. Ooh, I could do that too. I could leave some of that background. That's kind of neat. I don't know where this is going. I guess I could start doing some more bigger stuff. Now I want some different colors. What colors do I want? Well, here's orange. I haven't used that yet. Yeah, I want some orange, I think. Okay. Let's see if I can get a brush at least half clean. Oh, and here's a brush that I left out with paint on it. Am I talking to myself? Nope. All right. Hello, everybody. So here's a brush I have that I left out overnight with some paint on it, but it was that red paint that doesn't dry. I don't know if it'll ever dry. That'll be funny if I end up with a bunch of paintings that stay wet forever. But anyway, so I left it out overnight, just sitting on the palette, and the bristles aren't even really stiff or nothing. It's very peculiar. Maybe Gremlin snuck in here and replaced all my paints with not paint. Oh, sorry. I whistle a lot when I paint, usually. Well, I just whistle a lot. But when I'm having fun, I want some yellow in here, I think. That's pretty good. Put some, and there's going to be layers, you know, or at least a few layers. I can't not do layers. You know, that just wouldn't be right. Okay, so layers. Pardon me, yellow. I got some yellow. I don't got very much yellow. I used to try to avoid yellow, at least pure yellow, in my paintings because I consider it hard to work with, you know, to get it to really, I don't know, it doesn't seem to, for me, it doesn't seem to like want to work with other colors too much. That's how I look at it. My viewpoint of yellow is it's, you know, it does its own thing. You know, it's just, I wonder why that purple color didn't want to. Oh, whatever. I don't like that. Oh, I accidentally grabbed orange. I guess I wasn't looking. All right, so now I got orange mixed with yellow. That's cool. That's fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a painting out of this or not. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe put some, oh, there you go. Dripping. I'll just go ahead and do that, even though that's going to get painted over. I know it is. What do I got? Oh, here, I'm going to use some of this right here. I don't even know why I'm doing that because like I'm pretty sure that's going to be painted over. Oh well. But anyway, I like blending colors and stuff on the canvas. I think that's fun. You know, if when I can get them to do it. Something like that. And I haven't even stepped back this whole time. Okay. I'm not sure I can work on this much more for right now. See, I like it too. Like when your edge of your brush comes into paint that's already on the canvas, and then it pulls out these little lines, these little trails. I like that. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool, so I try to do that sometimes. Yeah, yeah, that's what that needed, and this needs something. There, that needs something right in there. Hmm. Okay, so maybe for the heck of it, I'll come in here with some black just to give some contrast or something. I don't know. It's got a lot of water on it. There it goes. Maybe a little more water. Yes. All right. Well, all right. Well, okay. I don't know if this is going where I wanted it to or not. Maybe in the next layer. If this dries, I don't know if it'll dry. Hopefully it'll dry. And I'll work on it tomorrow. I completely lost whatever that head area was. See, if this was left here, if this white chalk was left here, I mean, like let's say this was completed, it's not even close, but let's just say it was, and these white chalk marks, they would come right out with just a paper towel, damp paper towel like that. See? I don't want to get into the paint. After the paint's dry, they would come right out. Okay, that's all I got today. I've got to go cook something to eat. And I will see y'all later. Let's see. I guess I can read comments. That's what I see other people doing. Monkey see, monkey do. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sue. I am having a hard time reading y'all's names. I'm so sorry. Well, hello, everybody. How about that? That'll cover it. It's never boring watching painting. I'd choose it over a televised sport. Yeah, I know. I spend a lot of time watching other people paint. I'm kind of disappointed that one reason I started doing these is because these live casts. Well, I'm doing it live cast. Quite honest, you want to know the truth? Because when I do it live cast, I don't have to edit the video. I don't have to set it. I mean, this is my Chromebook, and I just set it up here on this box on top of this short refrigerator. Yes, refrigerator in my living room. Every living room needs a refrigerator. And and it films it, and the processing is done by YouTube. I think it's done like a computer does it or what. I mean, I don't think a person does it, but I don't have to do anything. So that's but it's not coarse quality video. So I mean, I wouldn't. So if I was trying to shoot a course, I couldn't use my webcam for that. It wouldn't work. Where the heck was I going with this? Oh, watching anybody paint. Yeah, because I like to watch people paint too. I watch almost anybody paint, almost anything, even in genres that I don't, that I'm not particularly interested in. I'll even watch them paint, watercolors and things like that. But printmaking. But it seems like there's a shortage of new abstract paintings being shown on YouTube. At least all the ones I have subscriptions to their channel and stuff. It's like, when are you gonna load up some more stuff? And so I thought, well, I mean, I'm as bad as they are. I hadn't put up a new video in years. So I think a lot of us, a lot of YouTube channels start off, they think they're going to make money because there's some kids that are playing video games or whatever and filming themselves doing that, and they literally make millions, literally. But the payout from YouTube is very, very minimal. And now, because I hadn't uploaded any videos in a long time, and my hours watched or whatever was down, my metrics, as I would call it, I suppose, YouTube demonetized my channel, so that $2 or $3 that I was getting every month is evaporated. Seriously, that's about what it was, for me on my channel. And that's, I mean, if you go into it thinking you're going to make money, and after 3 or 4 years you're making, $5 a month, you're kind of going to go, well, maybe I should put my time and effort somewhere else. But now I'm stuck at the house, and it's like, it's kind of lonely in here. I don't have a cat or a dog right now. I plan to get one eventually after COVID. Everything's after COVID as far as I'm concerned. Here in Texas, it's like, I mean, it's pretty bad. There's places where it's worse, but we got no bragging rights in Texas. I mean, we have not handled it well at all. So, and a lot of my neighbors are just like, it's a hoax or whatever. I don't know what they're thinking, but they, God bless them, right? So anyway, what else we got here? Sorry about that. I go off on stuff. During lockdown, we had live drawing. Oh, televised. Oh, that's cool. Unheard of in a country of cricket and footy. Footy, I guess that's football, what we call soccer, because we don't know what football is, right? Hello, I said you're in the zone again. I'm in the zone. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know about that. Not good at French. I'm not good at French. No. I don't know what that comment was. All right. So I don't even know how to, okay, whatever. I don't know how to scroll on this or anything. This is, oh, there we go. Okay. So what did this say? Al est, what? Oh, that's French. No idea. I'm going to assume that was a compliment. So thank you very much. I will see you guys later. I have nothing to add at this point. I'm just rambling like a madman. Oh boy. All right. So tomorrow, why not? Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Maybe this paint will be dry. I hope so. If not, I'll just start on something else. I got, hundreds, well, not in hundreds, but almost hundreds of canvases. And I almost started on a fresh canvas. I have like one, you know, canvas that hasn't even been unwrapped from the plastic. One. And I've kind of been saving it, so if I ever get around to creating a new course, I'll have, a fresh canvas, at least one. And that way I don't have to stretch as many canvases, because I don't really like stretching canvases, to be honest. I never, ever have been able to, and, I've been stretching them for, I don't know, 15 years or more. And I've never, ever, I got the special pliers, and my arthritis is a lot better, but I still am not able to stretch them tight, like you get from a factory or something. And, I had designers I worked with and stuff, and they said, don't worry about it. So, okay. I mean, that's my tagline, don't worry about it, but I was worried about it, All right. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.